All right, guys, welcome back. We're here with Dragon Age Origins. First time playing. Never got part of this Bioware classic before, but we're gonna get right into it. I'm excited. I needed a fancy RPG right now, and I just wanted to take the time by. Let's see how far we get with this. And if we've enjoyed, if I enjoy it, I'll keep it going. Well, let's see. Origins and Awakening. I think Awakening is probably a DLC. So the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall, marvel at perfection for its fleeting, and you have brought sin to heaven, doom upon the world. Canticle of Thrin. Is that a Bible verse, or is that a verse in a book in this game?
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the darkspawn.
So they
became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
That guy's neat.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail.
Giving Xbox. After just seeing the 3 Lord of the Rings again, I needed herbs. It's almost blood.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late, for I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Please be a good game. All right, the background you select will determine which of the 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters spawn to throughout the game. What? Okay. We a dwarf. That doesn't look too bad, actually. It's running pretty well. Human. What's the classes? What's the classes mean? Oh, the texts are really small, so I'll have to read stuff out for you guys. Most numerous, yeah, most divided of all the races. Only 4 times have they ever united under a single cause. The last being century to go, religion and chantry play a large part in the human society. Distinguishes them culturally from elves and dwarves more than anything else. Humans can be warriors, rogues, mage. Elf wielding a power. I'm sorry, I keep touching the class. Once enslaved by humans, Once enslaved by humans, most elves have all but lost their culture, scrounging and impoverished living. I can't really see in the slums of human cities. Only the nomadic Dalish tribes still cling to their traditions, living by the bow and the rule of their old gods. As they roam the ancient forest, welcome nowhere else. Elves can be warriors. Okay. Dwarves. Regularly bound by caste or tradition, the dwarves have been waging a losing war for generations, trying to protect the last strongholds of their once vast underground empire from the darkspawn. Dwarves are very tough and have high resistance to all forms of magic, thus preventing them from becoming mages. Okay. Well, they're obviously going to be human. Yeah, 1+1 strength, dexterity, man. Cunning. Okay. We're going to be a warrior. We're definitely going to be a warrior. I don't see myself casting magic. We're the powerful fighters focusing on melee and ranged weapons. Oh, okay. They can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment and have a strong understanding of tactics strategy. Okay. Now. So they can have more than one background, but if I'm a mage, automatically a noble? I mean, I guess. Born to wealth and power, second only to royalty, you find your training. Second only to royalty. You find your training in both diplomacy and battle put to the test as your brother leads the bulk of your family forces to war in the south.
Greetings.
All right, let's see what we got. Oh, you know they got braids. Yeah, she's pretty good with braids too. On a different face though. Tattoos? Nah, we don't need no tattoos. Hair. So we only got one option technically, because I mean I got a ponytail right now. I do not have a ponytail now, right? It don't look great, you know. I'm like semi-black. Let's see what we have a beard. You know, got a full facial hair here. Stubble? Yeah, we got stubble. I don't know. I feel like that's what I got. A little chin strap going on. Yeah, I feel like we'll be that. We'll be a warrior. Oh, I don't really want to work on that. I like that. Alright, so I'm 8 in color. Yo, these texts are really slow, really small. I'm working on a mod. I tried to download a mod for it, but it didn't fall through.
No, it is gone.
How do you do?
Damn! Lost the spell!
Greetings. Well, that didn't work.
Greetings. I've lost my concentration!
Charmed, I'm sure.
Ah, there went greetings. Ah, my spell! What does it take to kill these things?
Okay, points. Dexterity, the measure of agility, reflexes, and balance higher. Higher dexterity improves the character's chance to hit. Dexterity, the measure of agility, reflexes, and balance. Higher dexterity improves the character's chance to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge incoming blows, and contribute to the damage dealt by piercing weapons like... Willpower. Willpower represents character determination of measure. Willpower mages that can cast more. And then deeper mana for warriors and rogues. Willpower grants more stamina for combat techniques. Cunning determines how well a character learns and reasons most skills, such as combat type requires quick mastermind, and an observant eye can easily find weaknesses to enemy armor. Rogues benefit the most from this static, and as many of their class abilities. Okay. Constitution represents high health and resilience. High constitution directly increases the amount of damage a character can take. Okay. I feel like that was good. The willpower, because I could dodge, right? For warrior roll, willpower grants stamina for combat. Yeah, I think we're going to do so. 2. Well, and I don't even know how many points you get every level, but we'll do 2 strength. We'll do like 2 strength and then 1 dexterity or 2 dexterity. We'll flip it around. Strength and dexterity are most likely going to be the highest, though. Right? Higher dexterity improves the character's chance to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge and contribute damage by weapons like. Oh, not even. I don't think I need that. I think I need. What is this saying? Urban combat tactics. Most skills, such as urban or combat tactics, require the quick mind. Okay. Put it right here. Oh no, we said we don't need that. Grant stamina for combat techniques and special attacks. Coercion. The character is influenced enough to convince others to change their views. Strength contributes to a more intimidating character, whereas cunning contributes to a more persuasive character. Okay. Okay, so I'll definitely be like, hey, you're gonna do this. Stealing. The character is quick enough to pilfer small items from others. Not only that, trap making, don't need that. Survival. The character can detect the presence of a nearby creature below the character's own level. This skill also grants the bonus to nature resistance. Herbalism. The character can make a simple potion. Okay. Poison making. Look at this. Expert combat training. The character can formulate strategies quickly and constantly give. I think I'm gonna do coercion. Coercion. I see I'm saying that wrong. Only because I want to be able to have a good dialogue. Oh, I need to, you know? So we could use that because we already have 2 in here. It looks like improved common training. He's already at 2. I think this is okay. Powerful. Points spent. Talents. Through training and hard work, the warrior has gained greater health and reduced the fatigue penalty for wearing armor. Okay. Tries to make each attack count, sacrificing the attack speed for a bonus to attack as well, and then increased chance to score critical. It's as long as this mode is active. Okay, hold on. We got dual weapon, we got archery, we got weapon and shield. Shield bash, okay. We might do sword and shield. You know, I always like being a tank. Training hard work to has greater health and reduce fatigue. We're gonna do that. And then, I think weapon is shield. I think we're gonna go sword and shield. We gotta. Character followed up an attack with 2 hits from the shield, dealing normal damage with each attack. Target fails a physical resistance check. It is stunned. While this mode is active, the character drops into defensive stance that favors the shield, gaining bonus to defense and increased chance to shrug off missile attacks, but taking penalty to attack. The shield ban the attack. Okay. Characters fighting with shield improves the character's guard. Enemies can no longer flank the character on the shield carrying side. Yeah, that's good. We're going to play on normal. We're not even going to try it.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow.
I like that we got a bear, that sigil.
For the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine
you don't look
young
like my dad.
man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
Well, I brought it here for a reason, and you are Hal. Is your family here, or Hal? So you're not leaving until tomorrow? Your family here?
Oh no, I left them in Amaranthine, well away from the fighting in the south. They do send their best wishes. My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
To what end? I like that. Delilah is quite a bit younger than I am. I like that. I have no interest in arranged marriage. Yeah, to what end?
Ha! To what end, he says? And so glib. The boy's a whip like his father.
See what I contend with, Hal? You can't tell my fierce boy anything these days, Maker bless his heart.
Temperament to match his fighting skill. Well done, your lordship.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Are you certain? What's involved with such a task? I'll do my best, Father. What? Why can't I go into battle with you and Fergus? Is that really necessary? Hey, why can't I go with you guys?
I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going.
Let me talk to her. I'll convince her. If you don't send me, I'll kill you. If that's not fair. I want to fight. Very well, do it. Let me talk to her. I'll convince her.
I doubt that. You know your mother, and she made it clear there is no debate. This is no needless task. I ask you to take a great responsibility. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Is that signaling to walk in?
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They're an order of great warriors. They defeated the Darkspawn long ago. He said they were a small order and no longer important. They're a reason I should care. They defended the Darkspawn long ago.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
I think I rather like the idea, Father. Is there a reason I shouldn't join them? I have no interest in becoming Grey Warden. Yeah, the reason I shouldn't?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Demonstrate my abilities or anything. I doubt I have to be here for that, of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Are you trying to get rid of me? But I like to stay and talk to Duncan.
You'll have plenty of time after we're gone. We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Okay. Ooh, this is weird. This controls. You're moving forward with W and then just turning the camera. I know you could do that too if I had to. Oh, nice. We will Baldur's Gate this game.
Good evening, my lord. Good evening, my lord.
Yes? The topic has come up from time to time. The young and their infatuations.
I got there for Delilah didn't like me.
I'm sure that was years ago. People change.
Kinda like Tim
To
Curry.
be honest, I have no expectations. And your father seems determined to let you find your own way. If something did happen, well, we'd address it as befits a family of our stature.
Don't hold your breath.
Your father's permissiveness has made you willful, indeed. It may not always serve you so well.
Let's go.
Another time, then.
Okay. Where am I going? Am I talking to this guy?
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
Please speak
Your
later.
father has left you in charge of the castle? Then I will see you at dinner tomorrow, if not sooner. As do I. Until then.
Yeah, you are that pretty damn small, but that's because of my screen. Like, yeah, I'll just relay everything I see. Open the shield, activate to catch the shield bashes. Where does he want me to go? Of course, trade squads. Couple things. Subtitles, yes, of course. Plot helpers, oh, just subtitles. Sufficient skill. Can't unlock.
Good evening. Good evening, my lord.
Is that fast you go? I know jump.
We will serve you while the Terran is away.
Wait, are these elves? They're elves.
We will serve you well while the Terran is gone.
All right, all right.
Good evening, my lord. Good evening, my lord.
Where did we go out here? I just went in circles. Yes, I did. Of course I did. What's this? They're not a... Able to know who it is. Why didn't they just have a picture? Okay.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all!
Have you come to pray for your brother and father?
The makers.
I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
Okay. I mean, we allow them in our house. We must be religious on that part.
Please, child. Call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need. Let
Say
no
nothing.
man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be.
Say nothing.
Your faith is silent tonight. I hope you are just deep in reflection. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me.
First time. What's up, Triggity? First time here. Thank you, Malal. Could you answer a few more questions? I should go. Thank you.
It is the least I could do.
I don't want to mingle too much
If the
here.
worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Down here, that leads back into there.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Why are you looking for me? Hello to you twos. To you too, Sir Gilmore. Why are you
I
looking for
fear
me?
your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Did the dog get into the larder again? She was my nanny before she was a cook. Nine will leave. Nah, just blowing up scene. She's always been like that. So why look for me? Do something. She was my nanny before she was a cook. Nan will leave. Did the dog get into the I want to know if the
No
dog...
matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Stupid dogs. He never behaves. He knows better than to hurt anyone. I'm busy at the moment. Then I guess I should go collect him. Stupid dog. He never behaves.
You're quite
Oh,
lucky
why
to
did I
have
say
your
that?
own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
To the kitchen then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Good evening, my lord.
Let's go deal with the dog and then we'll explore more. Oh, there is a waypoint on here. Okay.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Sorry he's bothering you, Nan. He's not a mongrel. He's a pure-blood Mabari. Perhaps you should lock your larder tighter. Yeah, he's not a mongrel. He's a pure-blood Mabari.
A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
We say to equip new items, you'll need to open the inventory screen. To do so now by clicking on the highlighter icon, press I. Okay, to unequip, drag an item from its icon to the left side of the screen, back into your inventory. Remove your character's armor or clothing now. Wow. To equip and drag the item directly to your character. It's pretty easy. You have to consume and place them in your quick bar and drag them. What letter is that in my quick bar? See, this shit is so small. All right. Have you played this before, Triggity?
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
That dog look vicious. You're a bad buddy. You mean what a smart boy you are? Yes, you are. Sit right there. I'm not putting up with this. Are you trying to tell me something, boy?
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
What's a name for your dog? Shit. OG Kush. And Kush. Are we getting into a fight?
Target practice, anyone?
Terrorize another country! Where do these creatures come from? Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Saying this that way, those were very large rats. Maybe it's just coincidence, so my hound put me in danger. Great.
I've seen larger. They come up from the Kakari wilds sometimes. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Good job, my boy. What's your good dog? Fine, treated lambskin suitable for extracting illustration and strip. Are you with me now, doggy?
Got it.
Chewing alpha restores a small amount of health, and those with skill can use alpha to make more potent potions.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually, defending your larder from rats, big ones. Not so bad names.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Yes, the rats are dead. It's quite a mess, in fact. My faithful warhound made sure it's safe.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Oh, you just don't like anything, ma'am. Yeah, what the hell? Don't be talking to...
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then. Take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Move the camera around with R. I like that. Maybe we can get some extra items. Why not? You know? It's pretty cool. It runs really well. I mean, I would hope it would have run this well. But like, you know, it's not like some out-of-date 30 frames.
Hello, my dear boy. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires
What up?
about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
Still the same taskmaster, I see. They could do with some discipline. It's all right. It is mine.
If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
What? No, thank you. I'm going to send a important task. Certainly, I'd be happy. I'm quite familiar with the subject matter. We've never done this before.
Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
Isn't this the same voice we were talking about in Fallout? Come to think of it, I have things I must do. When was our line founded? We predate the founding of the kingdom, yes. Predate the founding of the kingdom, yes. Tell about our relationship with Arhal.
The history between the Couslands and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
Spare me war, sorry, go on.
During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near Highever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the tournier's center. Its Arl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over.
But my father and I are old friends. We fought the house.
Your grandfather couldn't afford to lose Harper's Ford. In keeping the town, your family drove Orlais from its lands. The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Logain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Kaelin, to fight the Darkspawn.
Alright, we're done here.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the good I'm doing.
See. Do they block your way? Yeah, companions block your way.
Mother says the Darkspawn will all be killed and I won't see one. Is that true?
Oh, daddy, oh, daddy, hello, daddy, hello, daddy. Alright, nothing in here. What's wrong with it? Yeah, father's task. Wait, this way?
Oh, my lord, we were just,
Playing cards, ignoring your duties, taking a break. Oh, we're really up there?
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
Don't worry about it, man. I won't say anything, though. Do you always question your duties? Did my father fear someone would steal something?
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Who has the key to the treasury? Then perhaps we better get back to work. I'll forget about it this time. Continue your game or pretend I never came by. Who has the key to the treasury?
The Terran. And perhaps the Terraner? Honestly don't know, my lord.
Continue your game. Yeah, go ahead, play.
My lord is very kind to show us such lenience.
Yeah. Just remember what I do right here. Oh, I guess we do gotta go this way. Feels very RPG-ish, so I'm getting a little excited about that.
And my dear
Feels
Bryce
very
bought this
RPG,
map
like
from
Baldur's
Orlais
Gate.
last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son.
Look at the fucking dog.
Troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Yes, Mother Nan is back to work as we speak. Yes, there were giant rats in the larder. Nan satisfied my hound ate the kitchen staff. I'd rather not keep chasing. Yes, there were giant rats in the larder.
Ah, marvelous. Just the thing for my guests to hear right before dinner. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Of course, good to see you. Weren't you drunk? You say so. They will have to wait. Father sent me. Weren't you drunk?
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
You remember my son, Dyron. I believe you two sparred in the last tourney.
And you beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
Man, you're being modest. You fought very well. Mother, why are these people here? Being modest, you fought very well.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra! Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
I can handle my own affairs, thank you, man. You're aware that we're at war. Perhaps we should speak alone sometime. Hey!
As it pleases you, my lord.
Speak alone sometime, girl.
Perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
Mass Effect. So I played the first. I played the first Mass Effect. I think I played the second Mass Effect. I don't remember the second Mass Effect. I never got to the third one. I never got it complete. So I do want to do Mass Effect, but like that's on a later date. I definitely want to do a whole series of Mass Effect. Mass Effect 1 is like one of my favorite games ever. This is the same people, right? I know it's Bioware, but I think this is the same people that made Mass Effect as well, like directly. What PC? You're okay. Oh, you have to go in here.
Got it.
See, what does the X marker mean? Does that mean there's like an item in here? We're going to here.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes,
We're
love,
not
and wish me
related.
well.
What the hell's going on here? Should I wait outside? Just let me know when you two are finished. No darkspawn could harm Fergus. You two are nauseating me. No darkspawn could harm.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to believe.
Now, love, no need to be grim.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him. I wish I could go with you. You'd be missed, brother. Did you know the Grey Warden in the castle? You didn't think war would be over quickly.
Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two.
You know there's a Grey Warden in the castle.
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
He's going to test Sir Gilmore. He says he's recruiting. He's going to test Sir Gilmore.
Good for him. I hope he makes it. If I were a Grey Warden, though, I'd have my eye on you. Not that Father would ever allow it.
Should I go with you? You'll be missed, brother.
If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
Wish I could go with you.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
Surely your father would not place both his heirs in danger?
Mother and father have been fighting about it for days. It's too bad. I could have used you at my side. Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Well, a good shield would be more useful. You could have delivered your message yourself. Fergus will be fine. He might just need those prayers. A good shield would be more useful.
Make us sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Christ, maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
Yeah, look at her teeth.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
You'll need more protecting more than her. Her mother can handle herself. Always has. You can count on me.
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Hey, this is not my family. Look at us. Look at us. I like nothing like you guys. You guys are lying to me. Yeah. Something bad is about to happen. Come on, boys. Somebody out there? I just invited you today. Are you hearing the rats again? Go after them already. Come on, boys.
My lord! Help me! The castle is under attack!
Ooh. What am I?
Get off my back.
get off my back. That's right, come on!
Run up, I'm down. Oh.
I'll get on it.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
Sure, she's battle ready. I was about to ask you that.
They never got through the door, thanks to you. Her scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are
That
Hal's
scary
men.
fucking dog.
Why
This
would
dog
they
is
attack us?
terrifying. He's betrayed. You see the shield there? How no? I don't know, Mother, but we need to get out of here. He's attacked while our troops are gone. Maybe you want to find... I don't know, Mother, but we need to get out of here.
Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
No, I haven't. I was wondering, maybe he stayed up with R.
We must find him.
Can you handle a weapon, Mother? It sounds like a battle. The battle's downstairs. Just checking on Oriana and Oriana as well.
And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Every time you gain a level, your character gains a new ability that improves statistics. Left click on the button, on the plus button next to your character portrait to level up. Okay, piercing strike. The warrior tries to make each attack sacrifice attack speed for bonus attacks as well as increase. Although attack with 2 hits from the shield, dealing normal damage with each attack. If target failed a physical resistance check, it's stunned. Shield mastery doubled the character strength bonus for each strike. Ooh. Man, you got a weapon?
Perhaps we can salvage some things here, darling. Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk. If that is what you wish.
Hold on, how do I get in there?
I'll get on it.
Oh. Well, Mom. But this is a quicker one, right? What does a short bow have over this? Nothing. Okay. Take that. What does this do? Alright, Shriver, when triggered, this Shriver releases small grease like that slows move. Okay. Wait, is this better than my But we can't open this other chest and no key to this? Probably if I was a rogue and I had the skill.
I'll get on it.
Oh no!
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Oh, the gameplay feel it's actually not that bad. I mean, on PC, I'm doing pretty all right. The frames are great. You know, it's not buggy. You know, not like an old buggy game at least. Why would they do this? I'll make them pay. Don't look, mother.
Oh, I'll look. I'll remember this day when Hal dies screaming like the dog he is. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go. I don't want to see this.
Oh my God. But I told you not to look. Oh man, that sucks. How did he die?
Got it.
Ooh.
You're gonna regret this.
Oh!
Let's see what you Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Yeah, like, the gameplay is not bad. It's, you know, it feels it's very RPG-ish. It's okay. So leave a source potion for the user's mana. Nobody can open this. Can you open this? No? Specialized enhanced version of character-based classes. What do you do? I don't know how to. I don't know what. He's like a DPS, I guess.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
What should we do? I don't want you in danger, Mom. How can we get out of the castle? We should take the fight to them. What should we do? What should we do?
My only grandchild is a ravaged corpse. What do I care about danger?
Oh,
the front
man.
gate. That's where your father must be.
Can't just let House put a father in there. Then there's nothing else we can.
Listen, darling. We haven't much time. If we can't find your father, you must get out of here alive. Without you and Fergus, the entire Kusen line dies here. If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the
Probably
castle.
a red wedding
Let's
situation
use the
here.
servant's entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I want Hal dead. You don't know that's true.
Then let us be swift.
Wardog's even more badass. Yeah, I don't know what he is. Is he just a straight up DPS murdering? I mean, I guess I could take it for. I want to need to sell stuff.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Persuade. Don't be a coward. Stand and fight. Yeah, let's try to persuade.
Yes, my lord! Here they come! Here they are!
I will kill them all myself.
You just leave us?
Die, scum! Already.
Destroying D mushrooms against salt stamina. Leaving us in the middle of a fight is kind of crazy, dog. I mean, that guy. He's probably gonna get murdered. Oh no, the old man.
You will be avenged, old sage. I swear.
Target practice, anyone? I'll get on it.
They probably killed the other dude.
Foolish creature, you should know better than to attack.
Can I give you a ladder so you can get off my back? You get no mercy from me!
Come and face me if you dare.
It's a massacre! No one's getting out alive!
The attack.
You will never have me.
We must stop them.
What does this mean?
How dare you come here?
You will never have me. You will never have me.
Health is restoring on its own. Yes, it is. God damn. Oh! This one right here.
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They did get through. How that treacherous bastard. Have you seen my father?
When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
Where is the Grey Warden?
I've no idea. You don't think he's involved in this, do you?
Perhaps he was sent to kill Bryce? Oh dear. Have you seen him?
When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
Damn, I thought I was
Did you
like,
not hear, Sir
Get a
Gilmore?
single one through.
We must go while we can.
let's see if you can come with us.
Now, sooner than later.
Ooh, finishers?
Where's the Terran? Does he live?
All right, good luck.
I'll get on it. I'm gonna fall. Sure won't be me. Get them!
This way? Oh shit.
Can I get you a lap?
Got it.
The yellow the EXP or is this EXP?
You're gonna regret this.
Kill my mom.
I need bandages. Do you have any?
I'll get on it. I'll get on it. Now is better than later.
Damn. Damn. Is that the Nan? Oh, damn, Nan. They killed that old lady. Oh, shit.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
How's men?
Yeah, what the fuck you think happened,
Found
man?
me first. Almost did me in right there.
I'll kill Hal for what he's done. How did you get here? You can hardly move. Why is Hal doing this?
He can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
Then we'll stay and defend you. Then we'll still have to drag you out.
Only if you're willing to leave pieces of me behind, pup.
Bryce, this is no time for jokes. Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
You can tell him yourself, Hal must have some... Hal must have something to crown, but this...
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded.
Or the healing potion we have.
I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My younger son helped me get here. Maker be praised.
I am not surprised.
I gotta help with Duncan. I'm surprised you haven't left already. Thank you for saving my father. Can you do something? Thank you for saving
I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me. But I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship. But I fear I
Look
must
at his
ask for
beard. How
something
come we
in
couldn't get
return.
that beard?
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Are you talking about me? What happens? What if something happens to Fergus?
The king will see justice done. The Grey Wardens, however, must face the Darkspawn above all else.
He is right, pup.
I will take the Tyrna and your son to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
I do take vengeance on Hal.
We will inform the king, and he will punish Hal. I'm sorry, but a Grey Warden's duties take precedence even over vengeance.
Hal thinks he'll use the chaos to advance himself. Make him wrong, pup. See that justice is done. Our family always does our duty first. The Darkspawn must be defeated. You must go. For your own sake and for Ferelden's.
I heard this one is like a great, it was a masterpiece in its time. Well, you know, like an RPG. I heard part 2 was and then the third one, Inquisition, I heard picked it back up. Well, Father, for you, then I suppose I must accept.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Hal's treachery. He will live and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Well, they sure you want to do that? I won't let you sacrifice yourself. We can find another way. We can fight. I love you both.
My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
That's crazy.
So sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye.
Damn. It's some Game of Thrones Red Wedding shit.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
This is Your Majesty. My name is only G. Oh, you're not even with him? Yes, Your Majesty.
Your brother has already arrived with High Ever's men. But we are still awaiting your father.
Oh, you don't know.
News from the north has been unreliable. What's happened?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
Oh, no, I don't trust him either. What kind of
He will hang. I know that will not bring your family back, but Howe will not profit from this. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
He may be in danger.
We are all in danger, my friend. Nothing can be done until your brother returns, and that will not be until the battle is over. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
What would you know about my grief? Thanks for nothing then. So that's how I'll pay them, Abby.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well. It sounded like the Blight's almost over. You sound very confident.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
That's all they bow.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Perhaps this isn't really a blight after all. He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously, yet you sound very reassured. You don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day.
Yeah, this game
By
runs
now,
well.
they
I
look
like
to
it.
outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Then maybe we should move quickly. What would you have him do? Why not? He seemed to regard the Grey Warden highly. You could if he were not such a fool. Do you think there's any danger? He seems to regard the Grey Warden so highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable.
My dog.
Our numbers in Ferelden are too few.
It is.
We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you mean? What's the ritual? A hot meal might be nice first. What do you need me to do?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required.
So are we becoming like
must
Jedis?
begin soon.
I need to find Fergus. Why is this ritual so secret? Am I the only recruit you have? Wonderful. Let's go to... Am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Why is the ritual so secret?
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
I need to find Fergus.
You heard what the king said. He is scouting in the wilds and beyond contact. Be patient. He will return.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out
Alistair.
and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Is Alistair a vampire too? I got a new RPG over here on the hands here.
Hey, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Greetings. King Cailan is not in his tent right now.
Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
I have my doubts. We'll see in the coming. We'll see in the coming battle. How should I know?
I thought Grey Wardens knew all about the Darkspawn. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
The queen? I didn't know Cailan was married. Do they fight often?
More than usual lately. Good thing the Teyrn's the only one who can speak to the king like that.
The Teyrn? Is that like the... What does that mean?
As you wish.
Like the Lord's wife? Happy bark.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friend. Find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the maker, go without blessing.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Yeah, well, make sure we don't lose.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
You can't think the battle will go all well.
The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I know the Fade is where you go when you dream. What does the Fade have to do with anything? I know the Fade is where you go when you dream.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
So Darkspawn are just dream spirits? I've heard that. So Darkspawn are just dream spirits?
Sadly, no. They are kin to neither the gentle Fade spirits nor the malevolent demons. Shamefully, they were once the souls of men. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Is that
It
true?
may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Let's go every Darkspawn and see. Do you have any proper advice?
Advice? Never. You young ones know all there is to know about the world anyway. Why would you need advice from an elder? But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those...
So the Fade is like a spirit world, so that's where people become, where the Darkspawn come from.
But the mages must not be interrupted. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade. The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
I apologize, I go everywhere. I'll go somewhere else. So they can enter the Fade just like that? I wonder if it means they're spirited leaving the physical form.
That course of action is inadvisable. Welcome.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Chantry claims magic is sinful. Because magic is powerful and dangerous?
It is dangerous beyond its power. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations.
Wow.
Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
How would someone make tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
I don't see anything on your forehead. So like a hard practice.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role. Of course. What may I assist you with? Goodbye.
So they like become emotionless at the monster thing before after them?
Any last
Okay.
wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Can't say I haven't.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. No, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
So what you have? What kind of supplies do you have? Do you need help tracking this girl down?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
What kind of supplies do you
Arms
have?
and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Let me see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
Oh, this is for the dog. Firebomb injury kits. This sensitive gains 1 amount of health and is cured of up to 3 injuries. Are injuries different from regular health? Can you get injured in this game? Yeah, different types of arrows. Oh man. Oh.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Let me know.
Almost the same stuff. Let's see. Let's see if I can go distance. Tell you about this if I wanted to. Who's this guy?
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And who are you? What did you think I'd be? What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Me? I was hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Me, the wilds.
We're right on the northern edge of the Kukari wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
It seems like an odd place for an army to camp then.
I'm told the Blight started in the forest, so the army's here waiting for them to come out, dangling meat in front of the bear, if you catch my meaning. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see, like we have a choice.
Looking forward to it. I wouldn't be here if it did. They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Alright.
Soldiers of Ferelden.
Is there anything this way?
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
let's do
Right
this
away,
one.
sir.
Did he paint his dog, or is it just blood of its enemies?
What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the Tern, I hope.
More instructions?
Tern Loghain has changed our scouting route a dozen times. If you're not from the Tern, what do you want? We're busy.
What's a tan? You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
Totally too bad. What's an Ash Warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
Can I hear this old tale?
I am no bard, but I will do my best. Lathias was a claimed tribesman. Some said he was too short to be a warrior, but he was strong and fierce. His chieftain sent him to the dwarves of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance, where he fell in love with the king's daughter, Skya, and brought her back to his tribe. She taught Lathias to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Lathias then taught this to the Clane, who made him their chieftain.
So he descended from Clane, and they feasted on blood and lived happily ever after. Dwarven battle wrath, strengthened. So he descended from Clane?
They were simply the first to be taught. Others were inspired by his death to follow his path.
An interesting legend. Thank you for telling me. How did he die?
Lathias' prowess earned him the love of Morrigannon, a beautiful chieftain of another tribe. When Skya learned of his seduction, she returned to her people. Lathias was grieved. He sent Morrigannon away, but this only vexed her, and began a long war between their tribes. In the end, Lathias slew Morrigannon in single combat. However, his wounds were great, and he perished when the rage ended. The dwarves came from Orzammar that day and gave Lathias an honored burial in the mountains. And we live by his teachings even today.
Interesting language. What happened to his wife, Skya? He just said he was the first Ash Warrior, so he betrayed his wife and killed his lover?
He was a great man with great passions. Perhaps you'll hear a more inspiring version in a tavern someday.
So what does the Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Why have you painted your
They
dogs?
use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
Tell me, Lathias, what are you preparing for? What if the enemy painted with Caddis as well?
Why? Would you steal our Caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
I hope you're joking. The war was right, why not?
If you tried, we would kill you. And that is no joke.
Where should we go?
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Alright. They're like berserkers or something. Alright, continue on to the main quest.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
No, what the hell are you doing out here? No, I haven't. You haven't been sentenced? And if I have?
I doubt I'm that lucky. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Well, why would I want to help you? Tell me why you're in here first. That's horrible.
Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water.
Did they find the key when you were arrested?
I swallowed it. But it's...
Wow.
come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Kill him and take that key. It's disgusting. Forget it. I'll see what I can
Just
do.
ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Who's the printer exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
Seems a waste for you to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
Why did he want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
Chat with him,
Don't
actually.
expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you missed one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right.
Nice.
I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
All right, we got a chest.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away. Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Skill level up. Oh, I need to raise cunning for that shit. Let's pick up the pipe for no, not stealing. Wow, the difficult line of making super poison grenades. Let's get to the brother nearby creature below the character's own level. The skill also grants small bonus. In a combat tactics slot. I'll do that. I think each set counts for your accessory for both sides as well as the character drops into a defense set that favors the shield, gaining a bonus. So the word shield provides a greater chance of deflecting missile attacks. Shield master increases this bonus further for combat training. Okay. Have a better chance of deflecting shots from a distance. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be the tank of our party. Why not? Oh, that's the chest right there.
That course of action is in. Welcome, young man. It is the practice of folding the irony, perhaps. Goodbye.
What's the
Welcome, young man.
What is Shaman?
It is the practice of the irony. Runes exist that hold the power of the element. Naturally, the greater. Goodbye.
I can't even go in here though. It's getting tight. So they have a war council.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must.
Another
Get
Alistair
out of my
that's witty.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You're very shame. I know exactly what you mean. That's a terrible thing. Sorry, what?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
Don't worry, I'm no mage. We haven't met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Roland J. Can't prepare on my own. You tell me about this joining.
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
I met Davith.
Right, that cut purse Duncan conscripted. Not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest. Keep an eye out, maybe we'll see the other one. Or I can track him down later.
That argument I saw, what is it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You were a mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes. The Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger.
I wonder if Templars were
the mage
for
picked
the Maker?
right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Look forward to travel. All right,
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
You're not controlling them. Party members act according to tactics you set. Select by left-clicking him on him or his portrait. Now open the tactics screen by clicking the highlighted icon or... To use conditional tactics to design custom behaviors for each character, or simply select preset tactics, change out of says preset to defender. Okay. Look at Alistair.
Hail to you.
Welcome, young man. Goodbye.
I gotta go away.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing.
Oh,
this is Sir Jory, a
that's
knight
the
from
guy.
Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Roland G, please, Anisha.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
And what's the second? What do we need darkspawn blood for? Go into the wilds. Isn't that dangerous? Surely you could have acquired some blood before now. Surely you could have acquired some blood before now.
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
What do we need darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
What's the second
There
task?
was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain
Damn,
such
dog.
remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood. What kind of scrolls are these? And what if they're no longer there? Is this part? What if the scrolls are? What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
And what if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
How will we find this archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Find the archive and 3 vials of...
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
We're gonna have to get through here. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this episode here because it's getting late. Definitely gonna be playing this tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you watch this on a later day, go ahead and drop a like. And if you want to see more Dragon Age or Rolling Games, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Greatly appreciate it.